What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. It's been a quick minute since I've done a video. I've been super busy. Ever since I've signed the contract, it's just been so much work, so much rehab, so much getting all this rust off, traveling everywhere, and it's just been super crazy. But I'm on the way down to my grandparents because it's Friday, so that means I have team training tomorrow. And my grandparents live halfway in between of where the practice field is at. So I go down to their house on Friday, spend the night, and then I go the rest of the way Saturday morning. So I'm gonna take you guys with me, show you what it's like going on this long drive down to team training and how everything works. So if you wanna see it, let's get to the video. Alright, so while I'm driving on the road, I got a long hour and a half. Well, it's like an hour, 15-minute drive, but I'm just gonna talk to you guys real quick about how training and how practice and all that stuff is going. This is the team's third week of training, second week for me because I had to miss the first week because of my injury. But this is the second week. We've had practice twice this week, and so far it's been going really good. Last Saturday was the first practice for me, and I was still pretty rusty because I was still working on getting my touch back after I legit hadn't played in 5 weeks, maybe even more. And then I jumped straight in from not playing for 5 weeks into a semi-professional training. So I mean, I didn't do too bad, but you could definitely tell I was rusty. And then we went into our second team training on Wednesday, and I did a lot better that one. On the scrimmage game that we had, I got a goal. So that's always nice whenever you can get a goal in practice and everything. And then tomorrow we'll see how it goes. But so far I'm feeling pretty good. I'm starting to get my fitness back slowly but surely. And then all my technical skills and all that, that's just gonna take a little bit of time. But so far I'm starting to feel that rust fall off, and I'm starting to feel a lot more sharp and technical on the ball. So it's only a matter of time, but so far everything's going really well. I love the team. Everybody, we got some really skilled players. As a team, we play really well together, so that's the most important key. I like the coaching staff, I like the manager, all that. So I really like this team. I feel like we're gonna do really well in the league this season, but we'll have to see. It's only been 4 sessions into it so far, but so far I'm liking everything. I love the atmosphere. Once you get that taste of professional soccer and everything, you just crave it more and more. So every time I get so excited for team training and everything, I'm like a little kid. But so far everything's going great. The only thing that's kind of trashy about it is that I have in total it's like a 2.5 hour drive to practice. So I split it up half and half, so it's 1.5 hours down there and then another hour and 20 minutes or something like that. So it's not too bad, but it's definitely gonna take a lot of money and gas. But so far everything's good. I can't wait for the season to start, and I'm loving it so far. All right, it is now 10 at night. Had my kind of second dinner whenever I got to my grandparents. They had made dinner, and it was some type of beef on Ezekiel bread. And then, which is, if you don't know about Ezekiel bread, it's super healthy bread, and it's got lots of carbs and protein in it. So I got lots of protein, lots of carbs, some good healthy fats. Had some fruit afterwards, so that's gonna be some good carbs. Just everything that's gonna fuel my body up for tomorrow morning, for training in the morning. And other than that, that's pretty much it. So this is actually my grandparents' garage. They actually turned their garage into a third bedroom. So whenever I stay here, it's I have my own little apartment. So you got the bed over there, you got a little couch over there, you got bathroom, shower, everything that you need. So it's legit your own little apartment. So it's super convenient having this to stay at for the night, and then I'll make another 1.5 hour drive down to the team tomorrow, and then there'll be a 3-hour drive back home. And I got to make sure I book it home because tomorrow is the Champions League final, Tottenham versus Liverpool. And I'm not missing that game. That's going to be a really good game. So that's pretty much it. I'm just going to get ready for bed now because I got to be up at 6:30 in the morning to get down to practice. So it's probably close to 10:30 by now. So I'm just going to brush my teeth and go to bed. And I'll catch you guys in the morning. Alright, good morning guys, it's 7 and I gotta get on my way. Let's go. Alright, just made it to practice a few minutes early. I like to get here as early as possible because with the long drive, I like to make sure I'm nice and warmed up before we start to get my legs loose and everything. But I'm not going to show you any of it because I want to be like 100% focused on the training because that's the most important thing. But it's just going to be your typical team training session, really. We don't do anything special, but I'll catch you guys after.
Later that same evening.
All right, practice is over. Just got changed up. Good 2-hour session. It was by far the most physical, like, cardio and session that we've had so far. It was super intense. So hot. It's probably like 98 degrees or something right now. It's so hot here in Florida, but overall good session. I feel like I did pretty well. But now it's time to make the long ride home. All right, back home now. Got to watch the Champions League final. Pretty good. And then for the rest of the day, I just chilled out, watched some soccer games, and just rested after the long day that we had. But as I was driving home, it was so crazy because whenever I drive home, I go through downtown Orlando. And my dream has always been to play, even if it's not for Orlando City, just to play in the Orlando area because I love the city of Orlando. And as I was driving through, it was just like such a surreal moment and like brought me to the point to where like I am so happy, even though it's like a super long drive that I have to make to practice every practice that we have. It's such a blessing to be able to get to play in like my most favorite city here in Florida. So it's honestly super crazy, but I'm loving the team, I'm loving the environment, I'm loving everything about it so far. I just can't wait for August once the games start and everything. I think we're gonna do good. We got some good players that are coming from across the league and everything, so I think it will be a good season. But overall, it was a great day. It was good to be able to finally come home and relax after like a long 2 weeks and everything. But that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.